2. Hey guys, Filthy Robot here, back with the Arumba, continuing our Sweden playthrough, and we're crushing Portugal slowly, methodically.
I don't know if I believe
perhaps.
that, but okay, yeah, we're crushing in theory.
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
it's easy.
Washington has made peace with
Oh,
Pocatello.
that's scary.
So Washington is like beating the crap out of Germany, and now he's not being at war with the Shoshone. Is that Pocatello?
Yeah. It's like
why do they have to have a leader name and a country name? Why can't it just be one? In the games I play, if you're at war with Germany, it's Germany. It's not Germany and, you know, the name of the leader. Like, why does it say here, Pocatello? It should just say, America has made peace with the Shoshone. That's a minor... Oh, there's my complaint to the episode. Wow, 16 seconds in and I've already used it up.
It's good.
Okay, moving on.
Way. Okay. We have some concerns, not in the capital. Capital's fine. My concern is for the southeastern city, which I would never even put on the map as a concern. Here's the problem. There's now more range units coming in. Can that city one-shot the compo?
Yes.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Probably.
Need that out of here.
Oh,
we got screwed on the low roll. That's a problem, too, because he still does 50% combat strength, and now there's 3 units that could slam into this, and the other one's healing. That's a huge problem. That's actually really bad. All right, let's not lose cities here. We don't want to lose cities. We can start thinking about counter strategies to losing cities here. All right, we'll put that on the back burner of our minds for a second and take a look at what's going on over here.
So Fred is actually like the highest level character in our entire empire.
Yeah,
it's gonna be level 3. We take the promotion now. There's like
no, leave it all for there. Can the swordsman one-shot that archer on the stone?
Swordsman. One shot, the archer on the stone. No, not even close.
No, because he's double defense bonus promoted, of course. 50% defense bonus from fucking... All right.
Because he's a scout.
All right, cheating AI. Yep,
yeah, he's a scout, a scout archer. He could kill the warrior, though.
No, we don't. We want that archer dead, because the archer's the one that's projecting damage around to places we don't want it projected. So, can we... What does it take to kill that? Can we kill an archer plus that kill it? That will definitely do it. But that's the stronger shot, and we'd like to save the stronger shot, ideally.
The combo can do 28.
And what's it saying the warrior's doing? Yeah, swordsman 53. So 28 and 53. So we're at 81. What's the health in this?
82.
82. I don't buy it. I'm taking the city shot. Yep, city shot plus slam there. Get rid of that guy. Cool. Excellent.
Okay. So this is where I miss playing as the, what was it, Moctezuma? Where the Jaguars, or even playing, this is where, in Civ 6, what's that nation again? The Shakira or whatever.
Scythia?
Scythia. She's so OP. Yeah, from now on, that's the name of the civilization. It's Shakira. The Shakira civilization, every unit gets that heal. And in Civ 5, it's one special unit that gets that ability.
Janissary gets it too, which is Ottoman's unit.
Oh,
but yeah.
Okay. Well, but I'm saying, like, for the Civ, it's not the entire freaking Civ, it's one unit. So it's a situational benefit versus the entire game. So, okay, so we've done that. We still have the combo shot.
Yep. Okay, so we have one problem and 2 concerns this turn. The problem is our southeastern city. The concerns are keeping the warrior alive and keeping the spearman alive while maximizing greed on promotions.
Right. Well,
okay,
the warrior can get hit by 2 units right now, which will kill him. Yep. He can survive probably 1 hit, right?
Yeah, he's dead to 2. He'll survive 1 with the heal and the fortify. It'd be really nice to leave him in place.
Melee experience is what, 3 if he gets hit, so he could 4. Promote next level. If he gets hit by 1.
Yeah, he could promote, but we don't want him. We want to save these promotions. We don't want to insta heal if we can avoid it. I don't know if that's an option this turn. So we could just run with the warrior. The warrior could run southeast to the iron. Can I see what's over there? The problem is we don't yet know if there's another military unit from Milan closer to that. So we might just be running to yet another tile where we can't heal from. Milan has caused a real big complication in this war for us, which is really annoying.
And he's just a freaking cultured city-state. Why is he so freaking militaristic?
Yeah.
Why? Is there any way to see how many units he has?
No.
Okay.
Without getting sight on him in some way. All right. So, time for a short term versus long term. We are just greedily building infrastructure out of Stockholm, and I really don't want to have to retake it, particularly. We don't have much in the way of range units. It'd be a bit of a bitch to retake it. What is the timing on any military unit in here?
5 turns.
4 turn scout. That's fine. Build a scout.
You take a scout over a 5-turn warrior? That 1 turn
I take a 4-turn thing right now because I'm worried about losing this city. The longer the city is alive where nothing's happening, the better, because it grows. but I am a little bit worried about it right now because another archer has showed up, and that composite bow didn't fucking die, and we were really counting on that dying. I'm also considering giving it work. I'm considering baiting with workers over by that city to draw units away as well. So you could either, like, I don't want to give the city-state the unit, but we could bait Portugal's warriors away by giving it a turn where they can't capture the city, which is this turn. They might actually be in capture range next turn. That's how worried I am about this. But we could bait the warrior away so it doesn't slam. I don't really care. The warrior might not do that. If we could bait one of those higher hit point pikemen away, that would be pretty nice.
How do we do that? We don't want to do that with this guy because this guy belongs to Milan. He'll just take his worker back.
You know, they're going to take it back regardless. Like,
in this case, it actually
they're going to capture.
Yeah, it actually is Milan. And this was a multiplayer thing, right? This is that the player could do it, so we don't have to worry about that really. Okay. Right. So which one would you bait with then?
Let's decide. Let's take the easier decision. Sweden's the center of city is easier. We'll leave remaining willpower and brain power around that for the other one later. So what are we doing here? We need to save there's limited tiles that our spearman can move to. The only safe tile that he won't get attacked at all is on the oasis. It's likely that he would survive a single attack on one of those hills to the east, but he might get trapped the turn after. Especially if we took the second rough terrain promotion, he's probably going to survive that pretty low. But that might be one to do because I really don't want to waste our promotion.
Plus, this is the second one. We want to really start stacking these up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about medic?
I think it's good situations, but not so good here. What you want with a medic unit, you want him supporting units that... I mean, that would be something useful for a spearman, because the spearman's going to be pretty friggin' useless once the game... Past pikeman, he's going to be very useless, so having him have medic would actually be kind of nice. But the thing is, it depends where we move. Okay, we could do that. If we do that, we need to move him to the oasis, or we need to move him to the grassland tile southwest of Sigtuna, and we'd have to push the archer next to the spearman, which potentially loses us to the archer, rather. Because if we move him there, because we'd have to do that to zone and control the spearman, or block the spearman's path. It's not even zone and control to kill our spearman, because he will one-shot that. It's low enough that I'm worried about that. But I'm worried that we'd lose the archer if we put it there, because there's an archer and a spearman that can shoot us.
Right.
So I guess what I'm tempted to do, I'm tempted to move if we're going to take a second rough terrain promotion, I'm tempted to put the spearman in the hill right there. If we're going to take a medic promotion, I'm tempted to put it on the oasis.
Okay.
Either way, I want to scout that oasis right now with the worker, because I want to know if there's a unit to the east. Nope.
American.
Okay, so we're good there. Yep, that's not a worry then. So what else could we do? We could... Can we cut our way out? Can I see just a little bit south again? Okay. We might be able to cut our way out of saving a spearman right now, the archer right now. So... All right. What do you want? You want medic or rough terrain promotion on that?
I was just asking what your thoughts were on the promotion. I agree with the drill.
Okay, take drills, move to the tile right there, yep.
And you want me to do this first, even though technically we can do it different because reasons, multiplayer.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Now I want you to move the archer one tile south, and I want you to shoot. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, go there. Yep. Can we kill the warrior right there, that one, with the composite bow plus the other one?
It's 27 plus estimated 35, so yes.
Yeah, okay, kill that.
Any preference on shot order?
No preference. That doesn't make a difference. As long as it dies. Looks good. Okay. Now, the worker on the iron, can you move it to the other iron? I mean, we have some decisions here. It's marginally better. It's a hill for a place to fortify. It's marginally better to be on the iron. It's marginally worse because it's closer to Milan. If another pikeman comes up, we're going to have to move it again. But the goal is to move the warrior somewhere so he's healing and he doesn't have to move again next turn. He's not dead. And I think the only tile that really fits that bill of health is that tile, right? So what I want to do is make sure that we're not moving into another unit, like for example, a horseman on that hill next to the silk, and we can do that by checking with the worker.
Okay.
Now the worker dies, the worker gets captured if there is a horseman there, but at least we don't lose a military unit when we're at war and thinking about it.
Right. The only thing that makes me want to cry a little bit inside is that we're only 2 turns away from getting our iron back.
I know, it makes me cry too, but we have that extra swordsman we couldn't deal with. Is that a freaking? That's a Portugal scout. Ah. All right, I don't think he can one-shot the warrior, so move the warrior there. Yep. Okay, we might get our luxury pillage, which would be minus combat strength, which would be really something we don't want to see, especially with that spearman holding on for dear life. You can shoot the missionary; it's fine; doesn't make any difference.
Just for good measure.
Yeah, we can maybe kill it later.
Okay,
Can you move that worker? No, that southern worker, that one you just had selected near the city-state problem.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
It's should work the E. Here we go.
Move him one tile northwest, and what we're gonna do is set up next turn to move to the tile across the river to maybe bait the warrior out if we have to do that.
Right.
Okay.
So he's safe this turn, but we can put him in harm's way intentionally.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So
And
we'll
that
sleep him.
Okay. This guy here.
He's got half a movement. That's all.
Yeah. Move on to that the hill near the city, the Gems Hill. Yeah. So we can potentially run away next turn. Okay. Just improvements here are fine. You could. Doesn't really matter what order. How long on the gems do we go to the gems? Like 4 or 5 turns remaining, or a little bit more in Helsinki? 7. Okay.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't really matter what we do here. I would be tempted to just move on to the hill with this tile, continue working the improving the bison here, and then next turn start rotating up to work the cattle at the other one. So move the worker on the quarry, move him to the hill. Yep. Move this. Just leave that guy improving this turn. He's still safe to do so. Okay.
And then this guy sleeps.
I'm very concerned about this city.
Wait, he's backed off a little bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's good.
He was there, and now he's here. So he's not able to pillage anymore. Well, he could next turn if he moved it.
He could move and pillage, but he couldn't attack it. I don't know if the AI can move and pillage. My assumption is yes. I think I've seen them move and pillage, but I don't think they can't move. And they can move and attack with melee. They just can't move and attack with ranged units.
Okay. There's no more units.
We're good.
No more growth to modify. Sweden as OP does have more tiles available now. There's less units. Should we look at this or no?
No, I'm okay with this.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's one turn down in 12 minutes.
Good. Let's see if we can do 3. That's our goal.
Wow, that's going to take 36 minutes
Stockholm?
at that rate.
Yes, they're not shooting it. Oh, see that fucking terrifying moment when they slam all the fucking AI units into that? They got an insta-heal on that stupid compo too. God, that's annoying.
Yeah. Now he's got 51 HP. Yep. Awesome. All for 1 HP. All right. So what terrifying moment? This moment where Stockholm didn't die?
Yeah, that's terrifying though. Who knew that would have been this? I mean, nothing else has even come remotely close to being this wounded. It's because Milan has 5 pikemen over there or something, and they're just wandering around. They're being particularly aggressive too. It's really annoying.
Well, okay, so
I'm really gonna look forward to generaling them.
Where the hell do pikemen?
Civil service.
So they're even the freaking city-state's way the hell up here. If we weren't playing on Deity, does the city-state get that much of an advantage?
It's based on it's based on other civs. City-state technology is based on other civs technology. So they're stronger on Deity because the AI is stronger on Deity.
Okay. Well, now we can't kill the combo.
No.
We could kill this pikeman.
Let's make easier decisions first. This is the most complicated stuff. Leave it for last. It's not time sensitive because we're in turn based. It's not. So let's do simpler things first, right?
Okay. These workers are the most simple that I can think of.
Okay, so the worker on the bison, scoot it 1 tile northeast and don't do anything till we see what it sees. Okay, that's fine. You can start on a farm there. And then this one can scoot over, yeah. Cool. Improving tiles are actually working, that's good. Let's take a look at this northern city. Shooting that spearman is all it can do, it's fine. Could put another turn of road on this gems if we wanted to. There's no real point. I guess you could even put a turn on that farm. That might be better. Yeah.
Farm is only 4 turns away. Yeah.
Okay. We can still run from there, and there's no units around it. Cool. The problem is horsemen, but we don't see any of those yet. Okay. I don't care about the spearmen anymore, and this mostly stuff has been done in here. So what can we do for this city? Anyway, let's take the city shot on the only tile we're going to be able to do on that. Yep. 34. We could...
This is flat terrain, so the swordsman could move through if the archer wasn't in the way.
He can move through anyways. The city gives you that bonus, and it's not the archer that's the problem because he can. It's the other melee. So okay, so there's a couple things to explain right there. Sorry, I don't mean to like just do it like that. But okay, yes, he can shoot through it. But whenever you move into one of your cities, it doesn't count as rough terrain, even if it's settled on rough terrain. It basically gives you the road bonus moving in, and I think it's not entirely the road bonus, but you're going to ignore terrain moving into a city. So that is fine there. So he can attack through there, and it's probably a good idea. What I'm thinking right now...
Look at the tooltip. It does say road.
Oh, it does say road on it. Where?
Under Grassland River.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if it's road, if you have a road connecting it will, but it doesn't cost half a movement, I'm pretty sure. I think it costs... Maybe it does cost half a movement. I'm not sure. We should check that. We can see this
roads in our current era right now give you 1 movement
cost. But moving from a non-roaded tile to a roaded tile, you should still pay full terrain cost. because that's how the roads don't give you a bonus unless you're moving from road to road.
Oh well, we would have to test it once we actually have a singular road up and running then, adjacent to any one of our cities. Which
well,
we
yes,
don't have.
yes, that will give us when we have a road adjacent. I'm 100% sure that does give you a road bonus. What I don't know right now is if we get a road bonus or just a 0 terrain cost bonus moving in. We can test that this turn. So move the compo 1 tile northeast of Sweden is OP.
Here.
Yep, right there. Because we're now going to shoot the warrior with that. Not that
this
warrior.
This way.
That one, the annoying one. Okay. And then move the other archer 1 tile southeast next to the warrior. And shoot the warrior on the hill.
This guy down here.
Yep. And move the warrior in the city, move him to the silk, because we want a flanking bonus here. And now move the swordsman in there. Yep, so 1 tile in there. How many movements do we have left? It should be 1.5 if it counts as a road, and it should be 1 if it doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait,
so it
wait,
just
wait.
ignores terrain.
No, because we didn't start on a road. I thought to get the road bonus, you have to go road to road.
Well,
We weren't on a road.
I know. No, I'm 100% sure you will get the road bonus if you move road to road. Road to city, because it counts as a road tile for that. What I'm trying to determine here, which I thought you were trying to determine too, but apparently we're talking at cross purposes here, is I wanted to see if moving into the city when there's no road adjacent to it, just because the city's called a road, is it giving us road bonuses moving into it or not? And the answer is no.
No, I wouldn't have expected it to. Because like
Okay.
if we did this over here, right? When I was exploring with the scout, you said use their roads, and I moved from a rough terrain tile or whatever other tile onto a road, and we spent 1 movement.
Right,
like,
because when you move onto a road from a non-road, you pay full terrain cost on that. Yep.
Which is exactly what we just did. We went non-road to road, but it's flat terrain.
Yes, but if it was rough terrain, it would still only cost you 1 movement point because it's a city. Okay, so this tile here, we need to decide: do we want to rough terrain promote this? I think that's as good as anything else. Let's rough terrain promote this unit and then slam into that swordsman. We're gonna kill it. I think we should.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so now we bought a little. We now have this shit in our tiles taken care of. We could do a couple things here. Depends. I would like to greed a general, but I don't want to greed a general at the cost of losing a city. So we could potentially. We're halfway there. We have to fight for a while longer. We could potentially try to peace Portugal after killing a bunch of their units. I think we're still inside of how early they declared war on us. They may just have no interest in it. We could at least take a look.
The time has come to put down our arms.
Right. So we could potentially, that is an option we can consider. Let's go see if we can save the city without putting peace with them. Because if we peace them right now, we gain nothing from this war. We just got a little abused by an AI warring us. We haven't lost anything yet. We'll keep our city, which would be nice. But we haven't gained anything either. And it sure would be nice to gain something out of this war.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that said.
We're almost out of the last place, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, Germany's down to 282.
Germany's getting wiped out, though. That doesn't count.
Sure it does. Okay. So,
right.
okay. Ranged units were higher priority, because then, whatever. Do you think this Stockholm's going to fall next turn? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units.
Yeah. How many health do we have?
We have 100.
100. So we're a full hit point unit here with 20 combat strength. We can basically see ourselves as a fortified pikeman, right?
Because of the combat strength. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we're basically exactly a fortified pikeman in terms of hit. Will a fortified pikeman die from a warrior? And
No.
Do we remember the order? Well, hold on. The ordering matters here, because imagine, for example, the city-state slams both its pikemen into the city, and then the AI goes, right? City-state goes in between us and the AI. So that frees up a tile where the warrior can then slam as well. So will it die to combo shot, archer shot, double pikeman slam, single warrior slam?
You're assuming that this space is opened? Why would the space be open?
Because when he slams into it, it will kill the unit.
You think that this guy's... It's not showing that we would kill it?
But that's because we're shooting him, and our combat strength is reduced. The city's shot is not the strength that it's representing there. It's weaker.
Okay.
I think it's 50% weaker or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe 33% weaker. I can't remember what the modifier is.
Well, I mean, we just remove 1 unit from the equation, and then it's not an issue, right? We could kill this one.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we could. Okay. There's more to that, though. There's one more level of processing, right? Which is, if we think it will survive like this, it's better to leave these units at 1 health because they might not attack. Remember, the last pikeman didn't attack; it moved off.
It moved here, now it moved back. Now I'm worried it's going to pillage.
Yeah, but there was a third pikeman, right? Yeah, I kind of like shooting the pikeman. That's kind of where I'm going for. The only alternative might be to shoot either the warrior or the other pikeman right here, and hope to get both the pikemen at 1 health so they don't attack the city, basically. I'm up for it, whatever. I think in the short term, it's definitely safer to shoot the pikeman, the southern pikeman. And actually, if that other northern pikeman doesn't attack, then the warrior can't attack, which would be really nice. So that might be good too. Sure, do it.
For the record
You sold
here,
me.
for the record, no, for the record, you arrived at that decision on your own. That's totally what just happened. Okay, so now we actually have, the zone of control of Stockholm means that this worker could go here. And then come right back next turn if it's okay.
Yes, yep. Just judging from the units, we can see that is correct.
So should we do any of that or not?
Sure, move the one worker in the city can move 1 tile south. That's fine.
And this guy's still staying here for bait. Are we not going to do this anymore?
I'm not worried about Portugal capturing, so I don't want to lose the worker there. So no, not right now. Maybe next turn.
Okay, we could move him down here to get him closer.
I'll like him in position in case we feel we're in desperate straits next turn. That might be nice. I would like this other worker that we moved there. I want the warrior to fortify and heal. I'd like the worker on top of the iron to go back to the iron to repair it. We can, now that everything's off our tiles, we can oh, they're not off our tiles. There's one more. Yeah, the spearman can fortify this turn.
Okay, well, fortify or sleep? Because if we never did answer that question. If sleeping actually gives you the fortification bonus. Sleeping Quarantine it'll definitely heal him, but I just worry that it's not going to actually.
Fortify definitely gives him a fortify bonus.
Yeah, you can see him do the animation. Fortify. But then we might forget about him and then not do anything with him next turn.
No.
We might. It could totally happen.
I think we're gonna have to stop using we for that. You might forget about him. I'm not forgetting about him.
Uh-huh.
We'll remember.
Uh-huh, totally.
Can Helsinki grow in 1 turn?
The great question. 6 food?
It's more.
No.
What are we working? No, can't get that. Okay,
There's
too
no way.
bad. Yep. And the capital, we can. We want to fuss with tiles this turn, or we want to wait until they're all off. Let's wait until they're all off. That's fine.
Well, right now we've got the production focus, and we're mostly doing food. We're actually trying to grow.
Yeah, we would like to grow. I'm okay. I mean, library timing. It doesn't. I mean, we're not in a rush for this library, but we're probably going to want to build another worker after this nonsense. I actually prefer the production here. This is fine. This war has slowed us down very slightly, which is what wars are supposed to do. We did lose. I think we lost a unit. No, we had to take mentally, I'm almost converted the heal to a loss. I'm like, damn it, we lost the war. That's like the thought process here.
We took one bad promotion. Yep, we lost 1 bad promotion, and so you feel like we've lost the game.
Yep.
Cool.
And the city is potentially going down here.
No, it's not. Stockholm's fine. Stockholm will never fall.
Okay.
It's guarded by...
I mean, to be fair, the city-state goes first, so it can shoot with the compo, then slam with the pikeman. And then the Portugal goes, which shoots with the archer and could slam. If the pikeman slams and dies, it could slam with the warrior. I think we survive all 4 of those attacks right now, and I'm not sure when our heal goes relative to theirs. So we'll find out. Let's see if we can watch the sequence. Can we keep the mouse here? Select a unit in this area too. Select that worker. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Or maybe the worker with okay. I want to see. Yeah, perfect. I want to see this turn order because it should go city-state then player. And I think, let's see if that happens. I want to see if we can see that happen.
Well, I'm like 90% sure that Stockholm will never fall because it single-handedly, with no military intervention whatsoever, has defended itself against like 14 pikemen, 17 archers, and a scout. I mean, it's totally...
Have you seen the difference between Civ 6 and Civ 5 on that? This is why I'm terrified about what it's going to be like versus Deity and Civ 6 with the unit carpets.
Okay, he appeared to move first, then the city-state.
We got to pop him, couldn't see shit. God damn it. Right.
They didn't attack.
Now we know who the world's most fed people are. That's very helpful.
Well,
Thank you.
One unit attacked because we're at 103.
Yeah, the archer attacked.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need to take a break here.
Okay. See you guys soon.
See you in a bit.